Real Animals Fishing Show is presented by Yellowfin Yachts. Hey gang, today Billy and I are fishing on a gorgeous fall day. We're near downtown Tampa, just out having some fun. We're gonna catch a lot of fish. Whatever you do, don't touch that dowel. It's gonna be off the hook. We're fishing a little bit of deep water. The air temps are down today, so a lot of these fish are going to be off some of the deeper edges. Right now we've got a pretty high tide. We've got some great rock structure up here on this end of Tampa Bay. What we're going to fish with, we're going to fish the KVD Swimmin' Caffeine Shad by Strike King. I like it because it's got this tail that gives it a lot of great action in the water. The fish pick that moving up really quick. I like the white color, especially here in Tampa Bay. Mimics a lot of the bait fish, the belly of the mullet, the sides of the white bait that we have here. So we're gonna fish it on a 1/4 ounce jig head so we can get down. Just gonna slide it on here nice and straight. Come out the top. Just like so. I've got a 25-pound fluorocarbon leader, and I've got 15-pound braided line. Again, we got a lot of structure up here. You wanna make sure you got something with just enough oomph that if you hook a snook or a redfish, big jack or a big trout, you can turn his head and get him coming your way. Where there's so much water, they're up really tight. Yeah, they may not be jumping, it's cold. I don't see any mullet.
It's like aliens come down. That's what old Duggar cracks me up. It's like aliens come down and sucked them up last night. I'm looking just to see if I see a shake or something. You know?
Dude, I haven't seen a shake. I haven't seen a mullet jump. I'm not feeling this at all.
Oh, what you got, ladyfish?
Ladyfish, yeah.
Sweet.
Jumped all over it though.
Sweet.
KVD swimming.
That's it, man. That's a
shad.
big ladyfish, pal.
Big ladyfish.
It's a nice one. I tell you what, they are just so much fun.
There's a D-hooker in the seat.
All right, well, I got her.
Don't do that, dude.
Yeah, let's get the D-hooker. There we go. Use a handy dandy D-hooker.
Come here, girl.
There we go, nice fish. Bloop. Oh, and Mike, you lost part of your tail there, bro.
I did lose my tail.
You're tailless.
It's all right.
Well, they've been on the outgoing tide. I've been getting on right on this side over here, but that doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no. Logic doesn't always dictate. You want it to, but that's right where it came out of that little pocket, just behind the big square rock.
The bigger ones on lower tide, Mike, have been like out in front of this rock.
Well, there's a lot more structure there than what you can see. On low tide, you can see quite a bit of it.
Right.
So,
but they've been hanging on the outside edge of it.
Well, you know what happens there is they wait for that incoming tide.
Oh, Flipper just got something.
Yeah.
Tell you what, they're getting really bad here on Tampa Bay, the porpoises are, you know, especially out around the mouth. They're getting some bad learned behavior, attacking cast nets and stuff.
The more they interact with man, the worse it's going to get.
Yeah.
You know, this time of year, it's one of my favorite things to do is to just get out and throw some artificial.
Oh, it's
the bait
fun.
gets a little more scarce.
It's like, you know, whoa, I just got hit.
Water temps are still high enough to keep the fish pretty active, so getting them to strike artificial isn't so difficult.
You know, if you just want to come out and just go catch fish instead of spending an hour and a half, 2 hours chasing bait, go fish. There he is, got him. That's a trout.
Oh boy, Billy boy. Watermelon red glitter. Oh.
Get her laying right back in that corner down there, Mike. Oh, there you go, Mike. Nice, double trout skis. Sweet, how about that?
Nice trout too.
Oh, I got a ladyfish. Mine turned into a ladyfish. Yours turned into a trout. Sweet, let me get this one off and then I'll help you out, Mike.
All right, nice. Good fish too, pretty.
Is that a good one?
Yeah, not bad.
Real nice trout.
Not bad.
Nice, nice,
It's
nice.
a keeper fish coming off artificial and wind blowing a little bit. I'll take it.
Just swing him over this way, pal, and I'll de-hook you. Thank you, Mike. That's not a bad trout.
No, it's not a bad
16,
trout at all.
17-inch fish.
Atta
Maybe 15.
Atta boy. KVD.
Hey, way to go,
Swimming
buddy.
caffeine shad.
2-1.
Closed captioning brought to you by Gator Ford.
Had a couple of plans this morning. First plan, had a really nice mud flat. Wanted to go check. There's been a bunch of big mullet on it, bunch of redfish. That plan didn't go so good because the mullet have left. Went to fish some rocks by the pier up on this end of the bay. And we caught a couple of trout, a couple of ladyfish. I think there's a lot of trout there, but the porpoises showed up. So kind of goes with fishing. You know, you got to be able to change a little bit, kind of fly by the seat of your pants. This time of year, there's a lot of fish in transition headed for the rivers. This part of Tampa Bay has 3 rivers really close, 4 if you count the Little Manatee. You've got the Alafia River, the Palm River, and the Hillsborough River, all dumping into this part of the bay. And all those rivers have springs in them. So this time of year, late in the fall, a lot of fish like to transition towards those springs in case we get a real nasty cold winter. Then they can get to the spring where the spring coughs out that 72-degree water. This is really a good end of the bay to fish in the fall. Now we're telling you that. We're going to see if we can show it to you.
Tell you what, I've had some stellar days along this little shoreline here. First time I ever got bit by a squid was right here.
Whenever air temps are down, it's always a good idea to fish the rocky shorelines, residential canals where you got concrete. The concrete and the rocks soak up the heat from the sun and kind of radiate that heat into the water. So there's always a good chance to find fish in those areas where that little bit of extra warmth can make a difference.
Mike, we may be able to see those cobia up there. It isn't as bad as I thought it was.
You might want to take a little ride that way and check them out. There he is.
Get him, Mike. What you got?
The ladyfish again. We got ladyfish action.
Anderson, you're the lady killer.
They're a good sign. The ladyfish are in here. That means there's bait in here. There's bait in here. There's bound to be some game fish in here somewhere.
There we go. Anderson again. Look at him. Go, you go, boy. What you got, Mike?
I don't know, but
Way to go, Michael.
hear that quantum drag? Click, 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 click. Got the drag set pretty light, but he picked her up.
Yeah, he did.
Nice little
Come here,
fish.
buddy.
It's hard to beat that white,
It is, man. I tell
especially
you
back
what.
here in the canals. Them little.
Well, you stuck him good, Michael.
And I want him to get away. We haven't caught that many.
Pretty little guy. There we go. Let's put him back in the water. Come here. He's gonna hang on to my thumb for a bit, and he's good to go. See you, pal.
I wish you'd start to catch something.
I would too, because I know I'm getting heavy, pal.
We've been doing this show for 6 years, Billy. You're not used to it by now?
No, dude, usually I can hold my own, you know, most of the time. But today you're just flat putting the beat down on me, man.
There we go.
What you got, buddy?
Oh,
It hadn't come up top yet.
yeah. Oh, big ladyfish.
Splashboard. They're fun.
Big ladyfish.
They are so much fun.
I thought it was a big trout the way it racked and stayed down, but then it just turned out to be a big ladyfish. We got the ladyfish thing down today.
You're the lady killer, there's no doubt about it.
Well, in part of this bay, this part of the bay, there's often a lot of ladyfish and a lot of catfish. Sometimes you gotta fight your way through all those to get to the game fish.
Holy mackerel.
Leaping lizard.
It is a ladyfish.
I got Lady Zilla here. Yeah, we're trying to get the trout to go here, but
But we can't keep the lady.
can't keep the
there's one.
ladyfish
There's a
off of our
trout.
bait.
I got a trout right here,
See?
bro. Yeah.
You sure?
Well, he came up shaking his head on top,
Mm-hmm.
and now he's staying down, and it turned into my trout turned into a ladyfish, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with that? Whoa, there we go. This is too much fun.
Well, the ladyfish are here.
Ladyfish.
Ooh. I don't know, buddy.
I know what it is. You were feeling sorry for me, you big-hearted guy. He's like, I'm catching trout and I'm catching snook. Billy can't catch nothing. I know what I'll do. I'll take him over and let him catch some ladyfish. What you got, Mike?
I think it's a big lady.
You gonna start singing that Kenny Rogers song? Lady.
The ladyfish own these rocks, apparently.
Yeah, they do. Incoming! Poor man's tarpon right there, baby. Dude, they're just stacked them to swash where that current's ripping through here. They're just laying there eating everything that comes through. But they are fun.
I think the low tide concentrated the ladyfish for sure. We're gonna have to change our mascot from the shark to the,
To the ladyfish.
to the ladyfish. We keep this up.
These fish are fun.
They're very fun.
They are fun.
In today's Real Animals Tackle Box, Billy and I are using 7-foot and 7'6" medium action Quantum Cabo PTS spinning rods, Quantum Cabo PTS 30 spinning reels with 15-pound braided line and 25-pound fluorocarbon leader. We're throwing Strike King KVD swimming caffeine shads in watermelon red glitter and white on 1/4 ounce Strike King jig heads. Real Animals Tackle Box is brought to you by Quantum, the real choice for the real animals, and Strike King, #1 in fishing lures.
So we're gonna go back over a little spot we were at earlier this morning. The water's dropped down a little bit. And I think this fish will have pulled off of those rocks because the rocks are probably dry now. They should be sitting out to where we can get a good shot at them and hopefully get some to eat, and hopefully our friend the porpoise has left. Oh, he thumped it. Oh, come on. I don't know, bro. I think they're here.
It's Captain Billy's story time. Telling fish stories again.
I don't know what to say, bro. They were here. And they were in that turnaround canal. And it's like I'm not trying to catch something that's a super wary fish, you know? I'll be back here tomorrow. Where you want to go now?
Well, somewhere.
I see no mullet, no nothing. You know, it ought to be a redfish or something laying off the edge of that, bro. Come on, fish.
I think there's been a lot of trout in the areas we've been in. I just think the ladyfish are so thick that we just can't get to them. You know? There's acres of ladyfish.
Oh, there you go. Get him, Mike. What you got?
Lovely ladyfish.
Man, you are the lady killer, pal. You know, they're very hard to catch. Very elusive fish. The elusive ladyfish. I'm gonna plug him.
Welcome to downtown. Land of the
elusive ladyfish.
elusive ladyfish. You know, a lot changes though here because of the moon and because of the tide.
Oh, that moon's hanging out pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
That usually makes it a little tough for me whenever I see that moon.
Well, it's been up all day.
That makes it just a little tough. You know, even though the fishing's been kind of slow today, I tell you what, it's just really relaxing to be out here and do this.
Yeah?
Yeah, a buddy of mine back home, Danny Stansel, said it best. He said he don't fish because he's hungry. Well, it's a good thing if you fish the way I do. Oh, there he is. It's a jumper. Ooh. They are pretty little fish, though. Oh, just got him. There he is. Another bad little trout.
Pretty in that sun.
Oh, isn't he though? Look at, oh. And look how dark, up in this river, they're pretty dark, you know? And to me, what is it?
That's the prettiest fish that swims in our waters.
That's it. I thought you got tired of me saying it, so I figured I'd give you a shot doing it. And I'll tell you, as far as table fare, Mike, they're one of my favorites. I'd much rather eat this than a redfish or snook when you could have those. One of my favorites right behind the mangrove snapper. Oh, come on, don't do that, kid. How in the world did we do all that?
Couldn't make it easy on you, could it?
Couldn't do it, just could not do it. He's got some dental floss going on. There we go. There we are. I had him lassoed.
I wish that wasn't a ladyfish, but I think it is.
I don't, is it?
Yeah, belly hook.
I'll tell you what, anybody can catch one in the mouth, Michael.
That's right. Takes a real man to belly hook a ladyfish.
Yeah, buddy, don't it though?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Hey gang, this week's tip of the week, I want to tell you what the first thing that I'm going to do when I get home is. I'm going to sit down at my desk, I'm going to reach over, I'm going to grab my fish log, I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to write down everything that happened today. We had a very, very tough bite today. We caught some trout here and there, couldn't catch a redfish, caught a couple small snook. That was our whole day. We had incoming water first thing this morning, real high tide, then it turned and went out. I'm going to put all that information in my fish log. Our moon was hanging all day. We had clear bluebird skies. It's the middle of November. All the information you can pull in from your day, northeast wind, everything you can possibly remember about your day, where you went, where you caught fish, where you didn't catch fish. I'm going to put all that information in my fish log, and it's going to come in real handy to help me catch fish next time, especially this time of year, middle of November next year. I'm going to be able to go to my log and know, hey, this is where I caught fish last year, this is where I didn't catch fish. It's really, really a handy tool. We preach it at all our seminars, on our radio show, all the time. Keep a fish log. I promise you, you cannot possibly remember all the places that you catch fish. Keeping a fish log will be the one little tool comes in really handy to catch more fish down the road.
Hey guys, what we've done is we've been going to places that we've been catching some nice fish on last week to try and get, and it's just, we've got this high pressure and got the moon hanging. So I figured we'd just stop by at one more, like the Hail Mary pass, one spot that usually holds some decent trout in, and figure we'd give it a try and see if we can pull a couple out for you. It's a Trout.
He's a trout.
Little guy, but I mean, we're on the board with him anyway. Pretty, oh, he let go, nice release. Let's catch another one. Got him. Oh, dude. That might have been a flounder.
You notice how that fish was really sandy colored? We're up there in the sand in this cove.
Yeah, opposed to those down, that one downtown was dark, you know?
That water coming out of the...
Yeah, he was out here in this deeper water, Mike. Nice one, Michael. There you go, buddy. How about that? Mike, that's a nice trout, bro.
That's a better fish, for sure.
Nothing wrong with him at all.
That's a much,
oh, there's one. Got another one.
That's a much better trout right there.
How about that, Mike?
Look at that.
We got another one, buddy.
You know,
another Trout.
Tell you what, this is a nice fish here.
That is a nice. Oh gosh, just ooh.
That one grow up on you too?
He's not as big as yours, but he's got some shoulders to him.
Yeah, that's a nice trout right here. That's a good fish right there.
Real nice trout, Mike.
And you know, certain times of the year, certain times of the day, things always change. Really slow bite all morning long. We've been on the water since 9 this morning. Here it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and you run into a bite. You know, different places in areas that you fish, different tides, different times of the day, you know, can all make a big difference. Sometimes it's an afternoon bite, sometimes it's a morning bite. Things always change. That's a good fish.
Decent, yeah, a little decent.
Good fish.
A little better guy.
It's a good fish.
A couple more right here. Man, he inhaled that, bro. He did not short strike that at all. Ugh. But we can still get him with our handy dandy little D hooker.
Good fish though.
A very good fish. Oh, no, my line broke. Well, you can keep that. Oh well. He'll spit that bad boy out. He's going back to the house looking for a toothpick. See if we can catch another one. Seems like they were laying right in that little deep part there, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed this week's episode as much as me and Michael enjoyed bringing it to you. It's just absolutely fun time. Fishing was a little tough, but it was a blast. I enjoyed spending the day with you, you know?
It was a tough day, there's no doubt about it. We caught some fish, maybe we got to teach you a few things. If you want to find some more great fishing info, you can log on to our website, realanimalsfishingteam.com. Remember, you can follow Billy and I on Facebook at Facebook/RealAnimals. You can follow me on Twitter at RealAnimalsFish. And until next week,
Do yourself a favor and take a kid fishing. That moon is the kiss of death.